Shade tents crammed together on the sidelines, packed with rugby players, like the troughs at the bar were packed with tin can beers. The Santos Roma Rugby Sevens, as much a social event as it is a competitive football tournament. 41 teams stretching from Roma and Brisbane to St George in the southwest, playing for a share of $20,000 prize money.
We are really proud, and we take pride in coming and supporting it because it's just grown to this massive event.
There are internationals too. Brisbane, Fiji, always the ones to beat, and players from even further afield.
I'm from Texas, Houston, Texas, East Side, represent.
You're a long way from home. What's it like playing footy out here?
It's the best, actually. 100% Australian Rugby Union is one of the greater places to play. I have got to say that this is probably some of the best rugby I've ever played in my life, and I'm a pretty young player, but catch me in the Olympics 2024.
Were you tearing it up out there today?
Yes, sir, I was. It's
not all competitive. As well as Premier Grade men's and women's, there's also a social comp for those teams perhaps less prepared. And tell me about your fitness training leading up to the event. What did you guys do? You're obviously pretty hard at it on the fields for weeks, I'm guessing.
Not overly. We're probably rely more on natural God-given talent to get us across the line, and there is a fair bit of talent in the team. I think a couple of the boys did walk to the pub last night, so I think that really topped them up.
Bit of exercise.
Yeah, no, got them quite nice. There was a little bit of dancing on the dance floor, get the feet moving, so it went quite well.
And you were carving up on the football field, I noticed before, like it was sharp footy.
Sharp is one way to describe it. Other people would use other terms.
So the poor old Chinchilla boys have just suffered their third loss of the day, and I'm just going to have a chat here with club stalwart Dan Cedar. Dan, tough going out there, mate.
Yeah, mate, it was pretty tough, pretty unfit.
There's some pretty fit fellas in your team, though.
A lot fitter than me. Yeah, it gets pretty hard sometimes trying to keep up, and it just doesn't happen anymore.
It's been a very hot and sunny morning, but the heavens have opened, a bit of rain that must have cooled things down a bit for you.
Oh, it's made a huge difference. Been waiting for this all day.
And what's good about this particular event, the Roma Rugby Sevens?
Mate, she's just a good social event. Everyone's out here having a go. It's it's just pretty good.
Fucking go, Lonnie boy! Go, come on, boys! Go, boys!
Well, that's good. Your team's obviously pretty handy, are they?
No, we're just rugby league players.
Yeah, half leagueies, half retired rugby players from about 10-15 years maybe.
A social event with cash up for grabs. Premier sides were there to win it. Toowoomba Rangers had a big win over the renowned Island Breeze. How hot was it?
Yeah, it's steaming, mate. Stinking out there, but I don't know. It is what it is. You can't change it.
Pretty big tough fellas on that team, eh?
Mate, they are, but we tackle low. We see how we go.
Well, but the tournament was won by Brisbane, Fiji, the reigning champions, and now Roma regulars, overcoming Coastal Brothers in the grand final.
Well, it's been going on for a long time, so most of the big teams are looking to come up to the country and have a bit of country fun up here.
Follow the Country Caller online.
Go, Dusty! Us!
Harry Clark, founder and editor.